Good morning, everybody. Colorado Patriot Mom here. So everybody's like, why don't you try new filters? So here we go, black and white. So let's talk about crypto for a second. So I do know that there was a mention made from Trump about crypto. I'm not a financial expert. I am a former USDA auditor. Part of my auditing skills are financials. So here's what I think is going on, okay? The banks don't like crypto. We've had the Epstein files released, and we now know that in this country, cannibalism, the actual consumption of people, is only illegal in Idaho. And I'm willing to bet that none of those crimes occurred in Idaho. So they have to prove murder, anything else. Okay? All of those banks are implicated all over Jeffrey Epstein, which means when this whole thing collapses, and it will, because if Trump doesn't deal with it, the people are going to, okay? The we the people majority. So that needs to come about. But crypto erases the need for banks. It erases the need for the Federal Reserve. And since we're going to have the oil now, I told you this, we are going to take Venezuela. We are going to take Iran. And we are probably going to take Mexico. That is my prediction, because you cannot shut down these trafficking rings without shutting down Islam. And if you don't believe this is an invasion, you've been living under a rock, okay? But cryptocurrency, electronic contract, you don't need the banks. Obsolete. But what we are going to do is get those funds. When we charge these banks for the child trafficking, those funds are going to belong to the U.S. Okay? Now you see why they keep kicking me off the internet. Because the amount of fraud that's going on, if this doesn't stop during the Trump administration, revolution is coming. Okay? Even us pasty little people down here, just, you know, we're done. As Gen X, I've been done like 5 years ago. So the banks are about to collapse. I would start taking multiple types of assets, because if the computers go down, you can't get to that money. But gold, silver, food, skills, all those are tradable goods. So that's my 2 cents. I think that crypto is going to replace our banks, get rid of the Federal Reserve, and the IRS tax system is a complete fraud. You cannot ask people to pay taxes when there are billions of dollars going for stuff that is not allocated. And as somebody who was trained by the government to audit, they know how to do that. That is straight up negligence and fraud.